Okay, so obviously you guys know who this is. I have the pleasure of getting to film with Nikki LaRose today. I'm so excited.
I'm the excited one. Are you kidding me? What a huge honor to be with you right now. Like,
I'm so excited, but a little bit anxious too, because Nikki is such a pro in the industry and does such beautiful makeup. And like in person, you guys, flawless. She looks gorgeous, even in person. So
sweet.
So I was like, if she tells me to buy any makeup that I haven't tried yet, I will buy it because I trust her opinion. So we have products that are never fail us. We each picked out 5 products and we don't know what each other picked. We didn't plan this beforehand. We're like, okay, you pick out 5 products, the things that never fail you, are ride or dies that we use all the time. So I'm excited to see what you're bringing to the table.
I am super excited. I'm super excited. I'm trying not to peek. It's there and I'm trying not to look.
All right, so let's get into our makeup products that never fail us.
If you are a subscriber or just someone who knows me in general, this is not going to be a surprise. I obviously had to include my Armani Luminous Silk. This is a holy grail, never leaves my makeup kit. I will always have one for myself. I actually started buying the minis because it's more cost effective. And also it's just easier to keep these in my pro kit. And I lug many, many shades in my pro kit. So carrying the minis is better in my wallet and also lighter on my back to carry them around. And so I cannot live, and this product never failed me. This foundation,
Such a good foundation.
It works on all skin types, all skin ages, all skin textures. It doesn't matter. This is such a beautiful formula, and the bonus of this formula and why it really never fails me is when I put this on models or my clients on set, we're usually working a 10-hour, a minimum an 8-hour plus day. And so that makeup needs to look as fresh as it did at, 6:30 a.m. whenever we start the makeup application, all the way until we wrap, usually like 6 p.m., 7 p.m., just depending. I've wrapped it like 10 p.m. at night, and it stays looking fresh. Obviously, there's some touch-ups throughout the application when you're working and you're wearing it for that long.
Yeah.
But this is one of the foundations that is such a holy grail because it literally never fails me. And it photographs and looks beautiful on video. Whatever camera, whatever lighting situation I'm in, I know this is not going to fail me. So this is an absolute
It's such a good foundation. I have that one at home.
It's beautiful.
I didn't even know they had the minis, so now I got to go get the minis.
That are like the gift.
Yes.
They're just so convenient.
Yeah, especially if you have a kit and you have to carry like a ton of them, having like a smaller bottle is perfect.
Absolutely. Even when you're traveling too, like for my stuff personally, if I'm just traveling with like my small mini, the likelihood of the small mini one is breaking is pretty minimal. Whereas if I've traveled, and I have traveled before with the full size, and they've leaked, they've cracked, there's way more risk with the full size. So the mini is just the way to go for me personally.
Yeah.
So that's my number one product. I had to start strong with this one because that one never fails.
That's a great foundation. I have that one at home too. I almost was going to pick that one in for my kit too, because I love that foundation. Been using it for years. But my foundation, because I brought a foundation to the table too. Those who watch my channel, you will not be surprised by this. You're like, girl, please stop talking about this foundation. The NARS Sheer Glow. I can't. I'm sorry, you guys. I really like it. It's such a great foundation, especially if you have dry skin, because I have such dry skin, especially as I've gotten older. I want something that has coverage. Like if I'm wearing full makeup like this, I want some great coverage, but I still don't want it to look too matte. So I like a dewy foundation. This is one of the few I feel like is dewy, but still gives me full coverage. So I can like layer it, just does really, really well. Never oxidizes, never looks funky. Comes in a lot of different colors. I can't stop using it. It's just beautiful.
Honestly, when I pull this out, when I use this, I think you know.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because I talk about it so much.
I already call me. No. Yeah. Why have you not called her?
I know.
It is such an OG.
It is
such an OG. And same with their Armani. They're both such like tried and true formulas. They never fail us for a reason.
I know.
They're in this list for a reason. I love that foundation. It is such a stunning formula.
And they better not discontinue, because there's rumors that they're discontinuing it. I was like, I will pick it at NARS headquarters if they discontinue this foundation. Like I have like 6 bottles at home.
Do you? What shade do you wear, by the way?
I have a variety, because sometimes I do a little spray tan. I call it spraying, but this is my spray tan spraying.
I'm gonna make you a t-shirt that says
I have 1.5 Valarius.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I wear 2.5, but if I go a little bit later.
Like you're a Fiji girl.
Fiji, yes. I have Fiji at home too.
Yeah, I love the shades.
Literally like 6 different shades. I probably have more than 6 bottles at home. It's kind of a sick obsession with this foundation.
Honestly, if you have not tried that foundation, you really are missing out. It is gorgeous. That is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
I like it.
Okay, I'm trying not to peek at your stuff because it's like calling my name over there. I'm trying not to look too much. And again, don't be surprised. You're going to recognize a lot of these products, okay? But I am who I am. I can't change. Like, this is who I am. These are the things that I love. A powder that never, ever, ever fails me You'll agree. You love this powder. I know you do.
This one, I got the baby one because I have my travel kit today.
Yeah.
Yes, I have it. I have it.
The baby one is amazing too, right?
Yep.
So convenient.
So good.
The Givenchy Prism Leaf Powder, all of the shades I use the most, and I talk about this a lot, but the shades I use the most in my Pro Kit are number 3 and number 5. Those are my holy grails. And then the number 3 is what I use on myself personally. This will keep me flawless all day. And what's really unique about this powder, well, many things. Okay, so it has like 4 different quadrants. I'm not going to tilt this too much because there's a lot of powder that's in the cap, but it's 4 different shades. Once you pour it out into like either your cap or like into a tissue, it all blends together seamlessly. But it really just gives you such a flawless finish, this powder. And it is so ultra finely milled, meaning when it hits your skin, it feels like nothing. It doesn't leave a heaviness to your skin. And what I love the most about it, what really makes it to this list, is no matter how many times I'll touch up my clients throughout the day with this powder, it doesn't cake up.
Yeah.
Since it's so ultra finely milled, it does not cake up. It still looks so flawless. Even as you layer it, you can bake with it. You can do a tiny amount. You can adjust it to your liking. It really is so versatile, and it really is so flawless on, and it photographs amazing. So this powder literally never fails me.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I know it was funny that you pulled it out. I was like, I got it too. It's so good. It's one of the softest powders there is, and it's so finely milled that it feels like silk.
Yeah.
Just silk powder. It's beautiful.
It's like touching a silk sheet.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
touch this all day.
I know.
It's so satiny and just, it's very luxurious. It is pricey, but so worth it. Beyond worth it.
I always get mine on the Sephora sales. That's when I'm like, oh, I'm getting me some Givenchy.
Oh, wait, and excuse me, but okay, Marlena, you got like the Givenchy bag sitting right here.
They have really
What a way to one-up me.
I know, they have really good makeup.
They do. They have beautiful formulas.
Buying so much stuff from them, like their lip products. Like
Their lipsticks are some of my favorites. The velvet matte ones, absolutely stunning.
So good. Yeah, I really love Givenchy. Like, I don't know, I didn't really buy much from the brand a year ago, but in the last year I tried it, and then I was like, okay, let me try this product, and I just kept buying more and more until I was like, geez, I have like a whole bag of Givenchy makeup. But
I think you would like the foundation too.
I should try it.
You should try it.
Yeah.
I think you would really like it. If you like the sheer glow, I think you would try it. It's a little less coverage, but it's really beautiful.
Okay.
And it's great for dry skin.
Oh,
Side note, but really great for dry skin.
I'm getting that one.
All right. I'm excited for this.
I know. So my powder, I have a powder as well, but mine's a pressed powder. I do love the Givenchy one. It's in my kit, but I cannot stop wearing these Fenty Beauty powder foundations. It's my go-to pressed foundation because I don't like putting a lot of layers of foundation on. So I'll do like one layer of the sheer glow, but like in the center of my face where I need to mattify it and get a little extra coverage, I pat this on, and I get the cheap sponges. You guys know this.
Amazon.
I get the cheap little sponges, and I have my little cup. I swear I have like 7 of these in a variety of colors because I spray in. So I have like from 120 to like 210. I've got a variety of shades. But I'm telling you, like, it just touches up my makeup. It doesn't get cakey. It just blurs my skin, and it's just great for on the go. So I'll always have one in my purse, one in the car. Like, they're everywhere.
Really?
Around. My husband's like, how many of these you have? I was like, a lot.
Oh my
I know, it's just my favorite pressed powder. Just works great.
Wow. You know, honestly, I have a few of those at home and I never grab it, but every time I walk by it, okay, I literally think of you and I'm like,
I know.
Marlena would be disappointed if I didn't put this on. So I'm going to go home after this. I'm going to pull it out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it some love that I have not given it yet because you love it so much and I trust your opinion.
Yeah.
Obviously. So, and your skin always looks so beautiful. You're so airbrushed. You're so flawless. And yeah, if you love it, I think I need I'm missing out.
Yeah. If I want something that I need like extra, like I've got redness and I want some more coverage and I want to keep applying more foundation, I'll put that on top and it just sucks it in. Yeah.
Wow. Love it. Well, I'm going to switch gears to lips. And in no particular shades. I have a few favorite shades, obviously, but these lip liners from Makeup Forever, they're the artist pencils. So they're like a multi-purpose pencils. You can use them universally speaking. So you can use them anywhere you want. But obviously I use most of the shades that I have as lip liners. These never fail me. They go on smooth. They're just dry enough that they're long wearing.
Yeah.
They are also just creamy enough. They go on smooth. They're like that perfect classic wooden pencil. And like as a makeup artist, I gravitate towards a wooden pencil.
Yes. I was going to put it in this video.
That's so funny. We have such similar tastes, honestly.
Wherever Walnut is my girl. Wherever Walnut.
Wherever Walnut.
Wearing now.
This one right here.
See?
This is like a classic on my clients. Yes.
It's
It is so beautiful. So Wherever Walnut. A new favorite of mine is Up and Down Tan. I also love Limitless Brown. I actually use it on Alley Glines for a makeup look
really?
today.
Ooh.
And then Anywhere Caffeine is probably my personal favorite.
That's a good one. That's
Yeah.
my second favorite.
Yeah,
I like
it's
Wearable
gorgeous.
on it and then Anywhere
Yeah.
Caffeine.
So these just never fail me. I go through so many of these because I'm constantly using them on my clients, and because they just don't disappoint. Like they just always hit.
And it's just a workhorse of a product. Like, you know, some lip liners, you're like, oh, that's really pretty. I love the colors and stuff, and it fades. Like, this is just, there's nothing fancy about it other than they're just great colors, and it's just a good formula. They just last for hours.
Yeah, and that's such a good point too. Like, they're not over promising, they're not and under delivering. They're just like classic standard formulas that just get the job done. They just never fail.
Yeah, they work so good.
I knew you'd agree with these. I knew you would agree with
I
these.
was like, well, shoot, I got to pick a different product now because I was going to put my Wherever Walnut one in. So we agree on that way. We both have this as our product. So the next product I have, you guys are not going to be surprised for as well, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. It's such a good liquid highlighter. Like, I used to be ride or die for the Charlotte Tilbury one, and then e.l.f. came out. It was like, oh, this is so much better. It's so beautiful. It's the perfect liquid highlighter. You can use it on its own on the skin, but for me personally, I just dab it on the tops of my cheekbones. I actually use your brush.
Oh,
I love Nikki's brushes, you guys. She has her BK Beauty brush, the N14. If you do not have this brush, you need to try it because it's such a gorgeous. It's what I use for like my concealer.
Yeah.
I'll tap on highlighter, but the e.l.f. Halo Glow, I'll put a little bit on my hand, and that's what I'm wearing today actually. And I just tap it on like this.
yeah.
And just if I need to blend it in, I can tap it in, but it just gives me such a beautiful glow to the skin.
Wow, that is so pretty on top of foundation. Yeah, I need to use it more often as a topper.
Yeah.
I also love that product so much, and I still love my Charlotte. I love them both.
Yeah.
But the value of that is just,
Incredible.
it's unreal.
Yeah.
And the way it sits on the skin, it's very long lasting. That looks so beautiful on top.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because you have powder on. I know you have powder on.
Yeah.
And you layer that right on top, and it's sitting beautifully. It's not caking up. It looks really like refined and just, that's so pretty. Yeah, that's a really great one. That's a solid one. Honestly, I probably should have put that in my in my list as well.
So
That's a great one. Okay, so moving on for me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're nearing the end now.
oh my God.
This is funny because I peeked over and I saw you have the same palette. Okay,
I swear this was not planned, you guys. I
had no idea.
not tell each other what our products were.
No, absolutely not. This is hilarious. The Makeup by Mario.
Cool one? Oh, you have the warm one.
This one's my.
I have the
This one's the one that never fails me.
The cool.
I use this the most on set with my clients. So good. But I have a feeling this is going to be, this also never leaves my kit. Now that I bought it, this is the neutral one. It's unreal.
Gorgeous. That one's really good
An
too.
incredible formula. It's so easy to work with.
Yeah.
It's very buildable. It's very like layerable. It's not like so high impact where you feel like you can't blend it out.
Yeah.
Which I really like because I like to build up my makeup looks when I'm working with clients and also on myself too. And I just find that I grab this palette like 95% of the time. So this is a palette that never fails.
Yeah.
Ever.
It just,
And clearly you too.
I know, because I mean, this one's kind of new to my collection.
Yeah.
The Cool Tone one is what I'm wearing today. And
It's so pretty.
it really just blends. Like the formula is so nice. It's not overly pigmented. It's not dusty. It's not crusty. It blends so smooth.
It's not dusty. It's not crusty.
Yeah.
That's smooth.
That's it.
That is the best way to describe this palette. It really is.
I hate dusty shadows.
I hate dusty and crusty. I hate all those things. It has to be smooth, has to be buildable. And this palette really is. Like both of these palettes are just such staples. I recommend them all the time.
Yeah.
But it really is like my no fail.
Yeah.
Like it is my no fail.
You have every neutral color that you could possibly think. Even if you just had the two of these, you guys, you could do
You'd be covered.
any look.
Yeah. I mean, look at them together. Like they're
look.
just perfect.
So gorgeous.
Amazing.
They did a great job too of the color story, like going from light to deep.
Really, he's such an artist.
He is. You could tell this is an artist
100%
artist brand for sure.
When I look at products from like Makeup by Mario and Danessa Myricks in particular, you can just tell that they're made by makeup artists.
Yeah.
Like that is, they're coming from an artist standpoint and an artist point of view. And that's probably why like most of their stuff is in my pro kit and they always deliver.
So good.
They
Yeah,
always
the performance is amazing. Yeah, that's so funny.
That's so funny. So that was our same. Okay.
That was our same one. And I had the lip liner too.
I know.
That was one of my favorites. And then I saw it, I was
the
like,
same.
oh, I had the one too.
Hilarious. Well, then I have one last thing
Okay.
and you have one last thing too.
I have one last thing that I threw in there because I was like, I got one more.
I love it. So mine's a little bit shameless, okay? And when I was really thinking, I saw a product. Okay, full disclosure, it's not a product. It's my N14 brush, okay? When I think about something that I utilize on set with clients every like hour to hour, minute to minute. This brush never fails me. Okay, and that's like a big statement, and I know I'm biased. Okay, I made this, I designed it.
It's a really great brush.
This is my baby. Like my N14 is like my dream brush in real life. So what I love about this brush is it is a dome shape. It's slightly tapered at the tip, so it allows you to get into like hard to reach areas. So I love this for setting the under eyes on my clients. I also love it for buffing out creases along smile lines, creases above the chin. So when you're like halfway through your day, and your makeup starts to, you know, it needs a little buff. It needs a little like a retouch, especially around the nose. This is where makeup starts to collect, is around the nose and around your smile lines. Anywhere where you have like fine lines, more expression, or just deeper areas of your face, right? So in the inner corner of your eye, where also makeup collects as we are wearing it throughout the day. This is natural. This always happens. But I designed this brush to be a multitasker and like kind of like a magic wand to buff out areas where they look like they have like wear and tear as you're wearing your makeup. So I'll use this on set to buff out creases under my client's eyes, essentially like rework makeup and to redistribute it and to just smooth it back over. So as makeup starts to collect around here, I use this as like the ultimate tool to buff out and smooth and refresh. It's really multitasking. I also use it on the eyes. I use it to apply my concealer. I use it to set my concealer. I use it for like precision contouring.
Ooh, I haven't tried it for that yet.
Oh my God, for like pinpoint contouring, like very like precision contouring. Amazing for that. And also for like baking along the side of the nose. It's something I love to do with my oilier clients and also on myself because I have oily skin, to lay powder along the side of the nose to really push it in. It's phenomenal. I can go on about this brush forever. I'll stop there, but this is absolutely it's a good brush. It's a tool that never fails me. So I know I'm kind of cheating, but it's just my baby. It never fails me. I always have one close at hand.
It's honestly, I swear, I'm not saying this just because Nikki's sitting here. That's what I use to apply my concealer.
I didn't pay her, I swear.
I know. I pulled it out. She was like, "Are you using my brush?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I am." Because I was right before we got on camera, I was like touching up my concealer under here, and I've had a long day of wearing makeup.
Yeah.
And it gives you an airbrush finish. With concealer, cream blushes, I use it like I just use it for that e.l.f. highlighter, tapping it on. It has so many purposes. I feel like this is just a workhorse of a brush that just perfect for anything.
Yeah, that's a really great way to describe it. And I love hearing you talk about my brush. I can actually listen to you talk about that brush all day long.
I know.
Now that I think about it.
It is amazing. It's honestly probably, I mean, I love all of your brushes, but this is the one I consistently reach for every single day.
Yeah. Once you get it with that brush, it's hard not to use it for everything.
So good.
Wow. What is your last product? You have one more.
I have one more, and I was debating on this one because like, it's a pricey lipstick, but it's so good, you guys. You know I love these. The YSL lipstick.
I love these so much. I'm so happy you brought this out.
Oh my
I like the luxury with the lip.
When you start working on product development, you start evaluating everything like the packaging. I'm like, they custom told that, and that has a color indicator in there. Like, this is so well thought out and executed from start to finish. Like the formula is incredible. I have the shade. I love lots of different ones. I have shade 44.
Oh, 44 is that pink.
It's like that pinky
44
kind
is
of color.
So stunning. Yeah.
If you can see that. That's what I'm wearing today as well.
Oh, is that what you have on? That is so pretty.
It's just your lips, but better. It glides well. It hydrates the lips. It doesn't settle in my fine lines. It's comfortable. And then it just feels so luxurious with the packaging. Like I keep this in my purse and I just feel so fancy when I pull it out. It's
like a treat yourself moment, right?
It is. Yeah. If I could pick one luxury thing that I think everyone should have as something special, it would be the YSL lipsticks. They're just gorgeous.
I could not agree more. I think that they're such a treat. I've always told people, like, if you want to spend money and invest in like a beautiful product that you're going to wear on your lips and you're going to just like love every moment of it, these are that one. I have to ask you, how do you feel about the fragrance?
Oh, in the lips product? Yeah. I don't really notice it. I don't notice it much in this one.
You take it out?
Yeah.
Oh, it's there.
Just light. I think maybe because I'm a fragrance whore, it doesn't bother me because I smell like, I don't know, I'm just kind of immune to it. I like stuff has fragrance. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah. It doesn't bother me at all.
I think I want to ask you because I know we have we share the same sentiment behind it. Like we both like and enjoy like good fragrance.
Yes.
If it smells good, it has to smell good.
Yeah. But some of these high-end brands, I'm like, why? They don't need to add it. Like, why are they?
Yeah. Because this YSL lipstick, this smells like juicy mangoes. If you don't want juicy mangoes on your lips,
I know.
I don't know what to tell you because it's like, it is such a whole experience. When you smell it on the lips, it feels juicy and plumping and just plumping in like a hydrating way, in a hydrating sense. It checks all the boxes. It's just such a nice experience overall.
Yeah.
I know you like fragrance, so like I just had to ask you what you thought of it.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I love a good fragrance, and I love the Huda Beauty with the fragrance the powder.
Oh, I know.
I love. People don't like it. I'm like, I'm thinking of she's amazing.
Now I know.
Yeah, I don't understand why, but yeah.
Yeah.
This was such a good list.
Such a fun video.
So fun.
I love
I
it.
could talk about products that never fail me literally all day long.
Yeah. And I think it's so funny. We had a couple, I swear we did not plan this. And I was like,
No.
you have the same lip liner, the same palette. Like, this is funny.
So many things in common. This was a blast. I'm so happy we got to do this. So yeah, those are our 5 products that never fail us.
So thank you so much, Nikki, for on my channel.
I just love you so much.
I love you
am
too.
so happy we got to connect.
Me too. Yeah, this was so fun. And you guys, like, go check out her channel. You already know who she is. You don't need an intro or anything like that, but I'll put a link to her channel below. So go follow her. She gives the best makeup advice, you guys. Like, if I'm doing makeup shopping, I generally go to your channel.
Oh.
And I, like, because I was...
Now you can just text me.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what do you recommend? But no, she has such great recommend. I've never bought a product that you recommended that I didn't love. So
that's huge.
that says a lot because, you know, a lot of people in this space may not be as authentic, but Nikki is. So that's all I'm going to say on that.
I love you, Marlena. You're such a legend. You're such a legend. This was a blast. Thank you so much for having me on your channel. What an honor.
Thank you.
Seriously, call me back anytime.
Anytime. I'll come. I'll be here.
Okay, amazing.
Thanks, you guys, for watching. Subscribe below, and I'll see you in our next video.
Bye.